Reload. Ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
And I'm as ready as I'm going to be. What is going on, everybody? We are back. It's Tuesday. It's time to take a look at the new DC comics that are coming out this week. And there's not a lot. This is a 5th Wednesday release this week, meaning that there's 5 Wednesdays in the month. When that happens, they tend to lean on annuals, lower print stuff, just random little stuff. And they don't put out a mass number of stuff. And that's the kind of week that we're in. So we're going to be doing some chilling, some hanging out, some chit chat, and talking about some other stuff as well. We'll see what we can find to get into. I got some ideas, and of course, I'll be talking to the chat the whole time. So if y'all have any ideas, happy to hear what you got. We'll also be looking back and seeing how Comics Curing Cancer did. I know that Team Ohana Comics came through today with another big donation that came through that I saw, and he rounded up the total to a solid $64,000. That's absolutely incredible. So we're gonna just have a good day Wang Chunging because I'm tired and I just like seeing everybody. Let's go. Don't forget to check the description of any and all my videos to find some fantastic links in this amazing, incredible hobby like Big Time Collectibles online retailer, Justin Comics Cleaning and Pressing, and he can also submit directly to the grading services if you need help with that. Channel membership is always up and live. You can get the loyalty badges next to your name, custom emojis to play with, as well as entering the monthly Legion Loot giveaway if you join in the Legion tier. And today's video and every Tuesday brought to you by ABX Comics and Games, who supply us with the weekly giveaway books. The books you can be winning today are none other than Absolute Batman Annual. Is it the 2025 Annual? It's going to be a key comic there featuring the backstory behind how Batman gets a hold of his giant what is it looking like? An Autobot. It looked like a Destructicon is what it looks like, one of the Constructicons, but his giant Batmobile. I went with this variant cover, beautiful black and white cover featuring the Batmobile on the cover, since in fact this is a key comic based on the Batmobile, and this beautiful, beautiful David Finch issue 10 of 10, the long Halloween, last Halloween, since it is that spooky season. So we'll be giving those away. And if we hit the super chat goal for today, we'll be adding in and doing the last DC KO blind bag. I guess I better find where that thing went if we're going to do that. I know it's around here somewhere. There's a blind bag around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Wait, do I got 2 more? Oh, I got a couple more blind bags. We got the DC KO blind bag. Got one of these too. So either one of these could be like a golden ticket winner, that elusive 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 5,000, whatever ratios they put in them. There's some big ratios. We pulled the Mark Spears foil last week to the super chat winner, which was Burke Family 54 Comics. So yeah, if we hit the super chat goal, we'll rip that open and add it to the pile. So let's see who's in the chat so far today. God, there's a lot of stuff in my StreamYard right now. I got to clean up StreamYard. Got to clean up StreamYard. So make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Consider joining the channel membership. Las Crucias clocking in first. What is going on? Hooray. Good to see you and your homie. Lisa Babs, hello to you. What's up? What's up? Brian LCS. That means the reminder time. The Comic Book Community Awards, the finalists announced, the winners announced, is coming up really soon. I don't know when because I can't ever remember. A lot of dates are always rolling around in my head, but it's coming up soon. So make sure y'all go check out the Comic Book Community Awards. CBCawards.org is the website. CBC Awards on Instagram. You can check out Brian's stuff. I know he's created a secondary YouTube channel for it, I believe, where the actual award show will be on that YouTube channel, but he'll drop a link. He'll drop a link. That's how that'll work. What is going on, Ronnie Johnson? Sniff, sniff. The smell of success in new comics. Yeah, dude, it was what an incredible showing by the community. You know what I mean? What an incredible showing by the community. And let me share this before somebody else donates. It's important to do. Team Ohana went out of his way to make this look awesome. He just said because round numbers look better. So let's take a peek at this real quick. So there's our website. And if you scroll down the donation stuff, but oh, come on and load already. Come on and load already. Let me refresh it. There we go. Look at that. Team Ohana went and donated another chunk this morning. just so it would be rounded up to all zeros. $65,000. $65,000. It was a busy weekend. It was a long weekend. For a few of us, it was an extra long weekend, but everybody showed up and showed out. And look at that. Our goal was $50,000. We surpassed it by $15,000. No, $55,000. We beat it by $10,000. And we had a stretch goal of 60. That means Cliff on Comics is getting a tattoo, his first tattoo, which I think is pretty cool. Good on Cliff. What is going on? The adventurous one, Joseph Michaels, is in the building. Hello, hello. I like it when it has your @ on here. It's a lot less long. Happy new DC Day, everyone. Anyone else still feeling the effects of the post C3? So can't believe we made over 65. So far, 65 even. To fight a monster like cancer. Big congrats to all of us. We are all winners. Yep. 3 good nerds. What is going on? It says, after this weekend, I have no idea how you still have any voice left. Love seeing this community come together for C3. You guys and girls are amazing. Yeah. Did that whole weekend up at 5 a.m. yesterday for a long day of work. And it was also me and my wife's anniversary yesterday. So we'll get around to celebrating that. What is going on, Bryant? What's up? What's up? Austin LeMay, good to see you. The man in which, without whom it couldn't have been done. The man who made the webpage. The man who made this look so beautiful. It was fun to go donate because when you go, you get to see this beautiful webpage. The best clock handler in the business. Yeah, he's got good hands. They're soft but firm. Faith and Misery, what is going on? Tate, what's up, brother? Steven with the sleeves. Never got a message from anyone about Sunday night, so I assume we all got busy and tired. Yeah, dude, we didn't even get done with the final auction until after that show was supposed to start. I messaged Paul. I said, dude, I'm going to bed. Screw it. I didn't have anything ready for a video yesterday, and getting back in the swing of things today. Between right now and tomorrow, I'll figure out something to make a video on. I already got an idea. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you, Steven. You can catch Steve on Sunday nights with me and Sector for Out Weeks In. Hey, Pop. Long time no talk to you. Let's see. What's going on, Joffrey? What's up? Let's see what else we got in here. Got our first $2 super chat. Looks like Steven with a C is ready to rip some blind bags. He says, happy new DC Day. Let's see what we have in here. What do we have for him? Let's give him the big eyes. What an iconic shot. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Pop throwing those custom emojis. You get those when you join that channel membership. Let's see. Legion, did you get enough sleep today? Hell no, dude. No. I was in bed after 12. I was after 12 last night, up this morning. Been by the shop and all that. Pops called me a little bit ago and asked me what I was up to. I said, dude, I'm just took a lot of medicine. I'm crawling into bed. I'm going to try to get a nap and get rid of my headache before the live stream. And then I called him about 30 minutes ago when I got up. So yeah, I'm on a wing and a prayer right now, dude. On a wing and a prayer and a lot of coffee still. I should have taken a day off from work. I took the weekend off. It was supposed to be my weekend to work, but I should have taken Monday off. But at this point, I'm past it. I'll hopefully get some good sleep tonight. After this, the kid gets home, and I take him to karate, and we got to hit the grocery store and everything before the riots, and stock up because I need to go to the grocery store anyways. But I got some running around to do, and hopefully I'll be in bed at a reasonable time tonight and can start 5 a.m. in the morning fresh. And this coming weekend, I was hoping to get some rest. It's Finn's birthday coming up, so we have his birthday antics this weekend. My mom's birthday on Thursday. The trick, Joffrey, is just don't stop moving. As long as you don't stop moving, you should be fine. You just let your second wind carry you. That's how it goes. Here we go. This Saturday, 11. Hey, there you go. This Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Dude, look at that. Back-to-back events on the YouTube. This Saturday, 11/1 at 9 p.m. Eastern, #realtime. The Comic Book Community Award 2025 finalists announced. That's fantastic. Phil, what's going on, homie? Good to see you in here. Y'all hit this link right here. That way you can go check it out. You can set your little, is the stream already set up, Brian, where they can go and turn the notification bell on? That way at 9 o'clock on Saturday, you'll get the little reminder notification in your phone in case you don't remember, you can't be there live. You'll have that little reminder sitting in there and just be able to hop right over to it whenever you get a chance. Beckerman, what's up, homie? Good to see you in here. Hello. Let's see. Scotty, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Working but listening. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 65K. Thank you to everyone who supported C3. Absolutely. Thank each and every one of y'all, from the hosts to the purchasers to the people that were just able to share stuff out. It was amazing. Yo, Austin is really good at what he does, and that is the understatement of the year. It's one of those things that I always assumed he was good at what he does, but it's one of those things that the more you understand what he does, the more you appreciate what he does. And I was fortunate to be in one of the meetings where people who kind of pointed out to him and started asking him how he did what people who do what he does were asking him, how do you do what you do? I'm like, oh, wow. And it was eye-opening. So we're very grateful, very, very grateful to have Austin. Thanks goes to you, Mark, Robin, DJ, and everyone else and their channels that made the 65K happen. Also, Cliff is getting his tattoo. Yeah, I'm excited to see the tattoo. Dale, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, always got to worry about riots, right? C3 was amazing. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. MJ, what's up, man? Had fun hanging out backstage and then getting some time to help out MJ on his stream with Mark Spears. Tell you what, as fun as that was, I gotta say, I think the most enjoyable part of it was after it was over, when me, James, and Mark just hung out and chatted for a while. A lot of great stuff in that conversation. Mark Spears is one of the nicest guys ever. That Southern charm, it's a real thing, people. It's a real thing. Spend that EBT. Yes, riots are coming, bro. Hashtag jersey for Austin. Yo, Finn is going to make sure that Austin gets a jersey. That was about the sweetest thing I'd ever seen. Finn felt bad for Austin. He said, hey, whether you do a good job or not, I'll make sure you get a jersey. I'm going to save up my money and I'm going to buy you a jersey. So my 7-year-old son took pity on Austin not having one of the C3 matching jerseys and offered to save up his little money and buy him one. Thought that was amazing. I made it. Happy Tuesday from Canada. What is going on, Marty? I'm glad you can make it. What's up? What's up? Good to see you in here. Hope you had a good weekend. Kenny B, what's up, Kenny Bird? Good to see you in here as well, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Oh, it's that time. We got the $2 super chat from Marty, and with his own personal clip. That's for him. That's for him. Yeah, it was a great chat and backstage as well, brother. Yeah. A lot of, dude, so much information from that too, man. Like, so much information. I'm surprised that he didn't mail us an NDA after that conversation. And Mark was amazing on his stream, just kept giving and giving. Yeah. It all started with, and what are you going to do with that sketch, Mark? Finn's the man. Yeah, he is, dude. He is. He's amazing. One of the sweetest moments of the weekend. Finn is awesome. He really is, dude. World's sweetest kid. World's sweetest kid. Did you change the super chat to 10 now? No, it's meant to be 5. It's meant to be 5. $5 gets the pack in. I think I just might have missed the drop down box, man. I was moving fast. I was on the phone talking to Pop still at 4 minutes till 2. So I was moving fast. I'll drop it in here. 5 super chats gets the blind bag rip. Then I can pin that. Boom. There you go, Joe. We corrected it. So it does have a counter on here. It says 2 out of 10. So yeah, 5 super chats gets the blind bag rip. If we hit 10, we'll do both of them. I got 2 still sitting here, right? Yeah, I got the Batman one, which we saw Sector pull a 1/1000, and we got the KO one. So for every 5, we'll do a blind bag rip. Does that work? But yeah, 5 super chats gets the DC KO, and we'll rip it then. Appreciate that. Good catch. All the streams were on 55 hours total. Good grief, 55 hours total. Wonder how many hours that's out of. So it started at 7:30. So that's what, 5.5 shot. That's 19.5 one day, and then from 9 to 8, almost 11. Dude, that's almost the whole time. That's only like 4 hours shy of nonstop. over 3 days. That's wild. What's going on, Space Case Collectibles? Good to see you in here. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Christina Payne. Big shout out and thank you to her. She spearheaded the art project for the arts on the hearts and hearts. That was really fun. It raised over $1,300, which was absolutely bangers. And that puts the first super chat goal reached. The DC KO blind bag is coming into play. So we'll rip that thing and add it to today's prizes. So the prizes today, in case y'all are just tuning in late, are going to be the all new Absolute Batman Annual for 2025. That's featuring the key comic issue there, the origin of the Absolute Batmobile. And we got the variant with the Batmobile on the cover to maximize your comic book speculation potential. You can retire on this book if you read it. If you win it, you keep it, cherish it. And then we got Batman, The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, issue number 10 of 10, the David Finch variant with the Halloween theme, because it is the last stream before Halloween. So we have added the DC KO blind bag to that. And keep it going. If you hit the 10 super chats, we'll add the Batman one. Otherwise, we'll roll it over to next week. So excited for my 2 amazing hearts. Thank you for putting that together, Christina. Fantastic. What did you, which ones did you get? Which did you get? I got the, that Harley Quinn one, like that realistic Harley Quinn one, and the Austin LeMay one. Hey, nerds, it's never too late to buy a Cancer Sucks tee. Just saying. There you go. There you go. And yeah, I saw that donation come in yesterday morning, Taylor. So for those wondering, Taylor was peddling those shirts, and all the money that he was making from peddling those shirts, he said he would give to Comics Curing Cancer, and he's already made that deposit. It's a man of his word. And yeah, keep it going. He said he's going to do that forever, for as long as those shirts are on there. Anyone and everyone who buys one, it goes straight to Comics Curing Cancer. So talk about fantastic. Thank you so much, T-Dubs. That was incredible of you to do. Absolutely appreciate it. You've got 5. There it is. First one's in. And Stephen with the C, keeping it pushing with a $2 super chat. Let's keep it going. Guess we're just going to drop the Superman family on that one. I need to clip that together. Definitely need to clip that together with some other ones and put some music behind it. Doesn't have the same effect without the noise. I think that YouTube probably likes it better without the noise, but I don't. To CGC's credit, they responded to my email and are offering credit for my account and for rush mechanical error return. Good on them with the rush part. They should, and I know like it's part of their policy, they never return money, period. No ifs, ands, or buts. I know that. But I'm just wondering, when is the limit that would actually make them break that rule? For those that don't know, to catch people up on the story, Stephen with the sleeves here, he goes by an alias called Burke Family 54 Comics on YouTube. He has a channel for years, dating back to all the way to 2019. He has had errors with CGC. Probably realistically, I would say 90% of his submissions in a 6-year period have all had errors. Errors that couldn't just be like shrugged off, that had to be addressed. You had to resend your stuff back, get it reholdered, you had to wait on it, all these kind of things. And to CGC's credit, they've always addressed it. They've fixed the problem for him, offered him a credit, this and that, but it's still a problem that keeps happening, and only to this guy. He just got this beautiful book back signed with an enhanced remark, not a basic remark, an enhanced detailed remark for his personal collection from a creator that he absolutely loves. You need to go check out his channel, check out the book, look what happened to it, and you decide after you watch it if you think that that's suitable. Knowing the history, 6 years of nonstop errors, you decide after you watch that video if that's something that you would be happy with. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. It's better than nothing. I still think that that's unacceptable given the track record. I think at this point they owe you stock in the company. Like they owe you. It should give you a t-shirt, a hat, or something. I can send you a hat. But if you received a CGC hat, I imagine you just throw it away. Snuffy Smith and Invincible Hearts. Nice, nice. Bro, we are 4 away from this full super chat goal for the day being completed. Yeah, drop one, Joe. Drop one, Joe. Drop one in there. Drop 4 in there, Joe. I seen you making them $5 bids. You were fighting. You were fighting in them auctions. You dropped 2 of those. We're in there. What is going on, Brother John's Comics? What's good, brothers and sisters? Man, just making it. Just making it. Failure Force t-shirts are awesome. Absolutely. Brian, will you drop the link for that one, please, sir? I just see you got the wrench on there. Throw that down in the chat for T-Dubs. Let's see. You can just get your family to sing a song and put in the clip. Yeah, I could. I don't know why, but Nightmare Before Christmas, this is Halloween, just ran through my head. It's probably because that Batman variant with the pumpkins. What did everyone think of Welcome to Derry? I have not had a chance to watch it yet. I did see where they've added The Shining to the It lore, which I think is absolutely phenomenal, as well as that Detective Comics issue that makes an appearance in there, thanks to Andy Muschietti. I have that book, the first Silver Age appearance of Clayface, so I thought that was pretty cool too, but I haven't had a chance to go watch the series yet. I have to watch Weapons still that premiered on HBO. I've got to watch I think they're on break right now, but I got to check to see if there's an episode of Real Time this week. I got to watch Welcome to Derry. I got a lot of catching up to do. I've been pretty busy the last couple of weeks, but I'm very excited to see it. I really enjoyed it and It Part 2. My kids have never seen either of them, but they love Pennywise, like every kid, even just seeing Pennywise, even when I was little, even Tim Curry, even Pennywise from that, there's just something about it like, ooh. So, yeah, it's funny. I enjoy it. Tate, your second heart is done by a vet, and he does custom wood cases for comics, etc. And he just did a giant size Pokemon card. That's pretty cool. For that first episode's ending was freaking brutal. Welcome to Derry is off to a great start. Man, I got to watch it today. I like seeing all this. I'll have it watched by Sunday night for sure. With at Weeks In, we try to keep up with the happening show, and I think Welcome to Derry is definitely the happening show. And I'm Team Warner Brothers. Like I'm a big WB guy, so HBO Max is one of my jams. So I like to promote and support it best as I can. Appreciate it, Mark. It's been frustrating for sure. It's been completely unacceptable. Yeah, that's the word. Leafy Substances dropping it in there. 3 more to go. Steven with a C right now, just chunking super chats. My man just chunking super chats. Brian LCS dropping the $2 super chat as well. Let's see what we got in here. T-Dub's super chat, or T-Dub's link to the Failure Force shirts. Make sure y'all go hit that. Go get you a Failure Force Cancer Sucks t-shirt, and all the profits from that go straight to Comic Sharing Cancer, guys. Remember, Austin is on the road to 200. Let's show him some love. Are you trying to take my job now? There's a Flash book also. Oh, nice. I saw the detective one. I haven't watched it yet. I just saw a little post on Instagram go by of people showing off the love for DC Comics. It is Warner Brothers, so they better be showing love. Cross-platform marketing. It's smart. There it is again. Raider Nation dropping that $2 super chat.
I understand.
Gotta get some more clips in here. Definitely gotta get some more clips. I'm watching it on VHS. This is Superman. Yeah, exactly. Get all of us doing that like a little barbershop quartet. Which Warner Brothers? Yako, Wako, or Dot? Hey, I get it. It's almost as if graded comics are a scam. Almost, right? Almost. I like to buy them already graded. That reminds me, luckily my bank card has to be, I have to order another one. They're only good for like 5-10 years or whatever it is. But the one I have currently has to be renewed this year. And the only reason I remember that so well is because I think of how big of a pain in the neck it is when you have to get a new card, because the card numbers are the same and all that. It's just that 3-digit QVC number. So all these places you have subscriptions to and services to, you have to go in and manually update it. And I always forget at least 75% of them until I go to use something or do something and it's not there. Like how I have a ton of subscriptions. Like even as how I share these things every week with the new comics, I pay for this website. It's an absolutely free website, but I pay for it. So when y'all hang out here on Tuesdays with me, you don't have to see the ads popping up. I don't know if any of that's ever registered with any of y'all, but I know many of y'all use this website. Whenever you're here on my channel looking at this with me, whenever you're taking the time out of your day to spend it with me, you're not dealing with ads when you're looking at that. So I pay the monthly fee to that to remove the ads off of it. It's a fantastic website. I absolutely love it. It's a very versatile website, and I use it for nothing at all except this stream to hang out and talk about books with you guys. So I figured y'all going to take time out of your day. You're going to do stuff like super chats and stuff like that and invest in the channel. I'm going to spend it on the channel. put it into the shipping, the giveaways, doing little things like removing the ads off here so we can enjoy looking at this without all that crap. But yeah, all that stuff I'm going to have to renew. Was reading the first appearance of Clayface and Welcome to Derry. Yep. The first Silver Age appearance. I have it sitting around here somewhere. I don't know if it's in arm's reach or not. Oh, that's Suicide Squad. Yeah, I don't know where it is right now. There's hundreds of slabs sitting here, but I picked that one up while me and Sector were comic shopping on our annual trip in Florida this year. Me and Sector were at a antique mall. And man, we struck gold. I picked up a Golden Age Captain Marvel and gave it away in that little mystery box run that I did, though. Kept the first Silver Age appearance of Clayface, though. Yeah. Thank you so much, Christina. Yeah. Absolutely winning at life. And she's a big part of it. Ouch, that super chat hurt. Yeah, there we go. Can anyone tell me which flash book is in the Derry episode? I think it's Worlds Divide. I don't know. I'd have to go look. I guess I could look right now. Welcome to Derry Flash comic. Let's see if it comes up. Yes, Flash 123 is it looks like. It's looking like Flash 123. That's the first time that Barry meets Jay. The first time Worlds Collide is when they first figure out that there's a multiverse. At the time, it was just the two worlds. Flash 123. Written by Garner Fox and illustrated by Carmine Infantino. Yep, Flash 123. What's going on, Kyle? Hope you're doing good today. There we go. Done. Now, where's my prize? I love you all. Joe dropping the $2 super chat.
I understand.
StreamYard still acting up. It ain't going to let me scroll down my media assets. I hate this thing does this. The scroll bar has gone away in there. It's done that one other time before, too. Did it on Rob on one episode of Only Slabs not long ago. Cancer sucks. Shirt ordered. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Should be showing Weird Tales. Not sure, but I do use a website for new comics to get long-distance comic shops to pull stuff in my bag, like Justice League of America 21, awesome book, Sensation 38, and Action Comics 252, all reprints. A work truck just drove by. It had Tree Titans and the cartoon logo painted on the door. Nice. Hope the comic shop was a prop. I got to see the show. Superman wasn't trying to hurt Batman in that clip. He was just smacking a mosquito on his shoulder. Exactly. All right. So it's a small week this week. Super small week this week. It looks like we hit the 10 super chat. So we're adding both blind bags. So whoever wins, we're going to rip these open and see what you scored. And we'll ship both of those off with you. So that means I got to figure out and grab some other stuff for next week. Blind bags are fun though, right? They're fun. I got the scissors at the ready. I even got a comment on my Mark Spears blind bag video. They were impressed that I had sharp scissors because apparently a lot of people are struggling cutting open bags in a lot of videos, which I thought was hilarious. So we got both of those added in there. And as a reminder, I can't scroll and show it now. We got the other giveaways as well. Tell y'all what I'm going to do. Let me see. Can I reach this longer clip? Yeah. So I'm going to play this longer clip and I'm going to back out of this stream and come right back in, and hopefully I can get my access to all my assets back. Let's see.
And you're welcome to come use one of the 8 easels we have set up for creating art here at the show for consideration for our art auctions on Saturday for our major auction at 8 p.m. at the Weston Ballroom. And the smaller auctions we'll have here on the convention floor on Sunday starting at noon.
That's a flash from the past.
So any artist that we have.
And I'm a little on the side. And I'm back. And I got my access back. My scroll bar is back. I can scroll and bar. I just got to reshare my screen now. All right, there we go. Yeah, for those of you that use StreamYard, you might have run into this before. For whatever reason, like when you click around, you'll just click and then all of a sudden your scroll bar will be gone and you can't get up and down to all your little assets, your videos, your clips, can't scroll through the comment section and stuff, but we're back. We are back. So the blind bags are both in, as well as the last Halloween issue 10 of 10 David Finch cover and Absolute Batman 2025 Annual 1. Key comic with the origin of the Absolute Batmobile, the Decepticon that he drives around to wreak havoc on crime. And I got the variant cover featuring the Batmobile on it. I don't know who drew that cover, though. Oh, it's a Nick Dragotta cover. It's a Nick Dragotta cover. There you go. So, yeah, good stuff there. Super good stuff there. So, I'll add these back to stage. Here we go. All right, let's see. I'll be donating to CCC on a weekly basis after I tally my orders. Awesome sauce. Very cool. Very cool. Blind bags are awesome. I agree. They're fun, right? If you're not a fan of blind bags, you don't have to buy them. Did y'all know that? If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. There's still regular covers out there. But if you like to have fun, like scratch off tickets, little gamble, just risk it to get the biscuit kind of stuff, they're amazing. I enjoy a good gimmick. If I win this giveaway for today, I want the blind bag still sealed to reveal my unboxing video. Not happening. Not part of the process. It's built into the thing. It says we will rip them and then we will ship them. I'm not mailing blind bags. Part of the process, Joe. You, Robin DJ, did a fantastic job putting all of the shows together, and everything involved has done an amazing job for C3. Yeah, man, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun watching it all come together too, because it was a lot of communication. It was a lot of logistics and trying to plan it out and wanting to have like the Aussie people run. So after laying it out, talking with people, filling in all the gaps and stuff, and then watching it execute as the weekend goes, just making my heart happy seeing it all operating properly. It was really cool. I'm watching with no sound, and while Mark is more tolerable that way, he is less entertaining. Love you, brother. Guess who's back? You are back. What is going on, AR? Happy new DC day to you. Easy, Brother John. I'm supposed to be the evil one here. Yeah. What's going on, Jay? Man, good to see you. Good day at my job. Just saying hello. Hit the like, folks. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's going on, James Willie? Good to see you in here, homie. Are blind bags covered with rhinestones or bedazzled? You'd have to win one to find out. Why is there not more attention for JSA new characters? Which ones? Like all the new Golden Age characters? Like like what they call her, Thunder, Jay Garrett's daughter, and Patch, all those characters that they brought in. I'm not sure. JSA got a good series right now with Jeff Lemire. They're about to dive into that new Spectre arc with the next run. I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. Mark wants his dopamine hit from ripping those blind bags. Yeah, if you hit that super chat goal, it tells you right there in it. As a matter of fact, rip a DC KO blind bag and add to the prize pool. Rip and add. Haven't opened my 2 Spears and 1 Batman bag yet. There you go. Just read KO. Yeah, it's fun, dude. It's fun. At 55 hours of Mark, mute is a blessing. Yeah. Like blind bags, it's a choice, right, T-dubs? It's a choice. So let's look at the first book out this week. Again, this is a 5th week release. Like if you're a church person, if you're down the South, you know about them 5th Sundays. Typically, them 5th Sundays would be a special singing service where they just do songs and worship. It's kind of like that with comics, where they set the opposite. There's no sermon, but just a couple little things to go in and be excited about. But after Comics Curing Cancer, after a long month, after a busy month, after an eventful month with all the holidays and kids, I appreciate a good light week at the LCS. So we have Absolute Batman Annual number 1. Daniel Warren Johnson is the writer and artist on this. Oh, Daniel Warren Johnson, fan favorite right there. This guy takes some of the biggest names in comics and turns in the Absolute universe. Daniel Warren Johnson and James Herron tell tales from Absolute Batman's early days. How did Bruce acquire his Batmobile, and what was it like for Black Mask's party animals when Batman first hit the scene? Awesome cover with him fighting the little lynch mob is what it looks like there. Looks like something out of Django Unchained. But gorgeous Daniel Warren Johnson cover. I love the way he draws Absolute Batman. His style really fits. Here's the one that we're putting in the giveaway for today. And then you got a James Herron variant as well. I think he's the one doing the interiors, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Thirst Trap Batman by Gerald Perrell. This is the guy who does the that Peacemaker variant that's part of the Legion loot, that Suicide Squad number 1 CGC 9.8 I'm giving away this Sunday night during Out Week's End. But yeah, there's some really cool ones. I don't get that one. That one's so basic. It's not a bad piece of art, but it's a 1 in 25. Like, who's going to want to pay for that? I don't get it. It's not bombastic. It's not dynamic. It's not none of those fun, crazy things. None of those fun, crazy things at all. I love the dopamine hit from opening new toys. That new toy smell delightful. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm curious why you're curious. Django. Yeah, you get it. But yeah, you'll see how he acquires that. They showed us in earlier issues of this series that Bruce Wayne, to hone his skills to make himself an elite fighter of crime, he didn't go and train with the League or Ra's al Ghul or Lady Shiva or none of that. He just went and took on all kinds of jobs all throughout Gotham to familiarize himself with the city, with the people, with the beating heart of the streets. He's worked in construction. I don't know what else he did. I just remember the construction job. It showed him like a little montage of all these jobs that he did, like city worker, construction worker, maintenance man, all these kind of jobs. So I'm assuming he jacked this off one of his jobs. That's my assumption. While working as a welder, building buildings in Gotham or something, he learned how to weld this together. I don't know. That's my assumption going into it. I haven't read it yet. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with it. I wish Daniel Warren Johnson doing interiors as well, or is it all just Heron? Let's see. Writer, artist, Daniel Warren Johnson. Colorist, Mike Spicer. Letter, Clayton Cowles. Cover art. So it looks like D-Dubs is doing interiors as well. So should be a massive treat. If you got Daniel Warren Johnson doing interiors, that's going to be a massive treat. Batman Year One, number 12, the final issue, right? The fate of Gotham hangs in the balance as Batman and Robin battle through the hordes of clay monsters that have taken over the city. Mark Waid, Chris Samney on this one. I believe that this is the last issue of this. It was a maxi series trying to establish a dynamic duo in a way that was done previously by Frank Miller with Batman Year One. If this is the end of it, it's time for me to go back and read through this whole thing. I need this in my Rolodex, in my brain's Rolodex, but I didn't want to pull it weekly. It's not one that I need physical copies of to take up space and stuff. I'm at the point right now where I kind of like to, every time I go and file a new box of comics into the collection, I like to at least pull out a short box of comics that I can post up and just, it's not running out of space, but I like the size in which the collection is at right now, because I'm still always getting stuff. But when it comes to monthly floppies and stuff that, if you've been around comics for a long time, you realize don't retain any kind of long-term value. For the most part, 98% of comics depreciate in value. And just to keep that space in this, I don't know, it's fun not to have to figure it out. So this is one that I didn't opt to put in there. I've got the DC Unlimited app, which I say all the time, and I don't ever utilize to anything of its potential. But I can always get a trade paperback as well. Always get a trade paperback, but I definitely want to read this one. I've heard nothing but good things about it from the people that have been reading it, and I want to add myself to that list of people. Chris Samney's art is pretty cool. It's very fitting for the early stage. It's got a little bit of a Darwin Cook touch to me. Imperial, no clue what that is. Marvel, okay, don't care. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got an annual today. The last Halloween issue 10 of 10 is out. So this is one that I'm definitely going back and reading. Now, this one I'm probably going to go back. I picked up like the first 5 issues of it, especially that Rob Liefeld variant, which was amazing. So this one's one that I'm going to go back and get the floppies, I think. What had happened with this one is I feel like it hit a couple delays along the way, not long ones. But at issue 4 or 5, one of those two, I missed one of them because I didn't have it on my pull list or anything. I was just grabbing it at the shop when it came out. I missed one of them, and then that put me like way behind. I'm like, dude, no one else is reading this right now. There's no point in trying to keep up with it as it goes since it's not coming out like at a smooth schedule and stuff. This is one that I can review after the fact, but I definitely need it for the information. I was enjoying the heck out of those first few issues, but it's meaty because of the time gap between like Long Halloween and Dark Victory and everything else. So I wanted to be able to sit and read this in one go at that point. Like, dude, I just want this whole story because it's got depth to it. It's got weight to it. Again, it's meaty. It's real meaty. So that one I'm very excited about, revisiting the Long Halloween universe. It's all been leading to this. It tells you right there in the front. The heart-pounding conclusion to Batman The Long Halloween, last Halloween. Don't miss it. They're very direct. Mateo Scalera on the art. Jeff Loeb writing. Yeah, and I love the Tim Sale covers, man. R.I.P. Tim Sale. Just what a phenomenal artist. Phenomenal artist. And this David Finch variant we're giving away today. This is part of today's prize. Well, look at that. Look at that. And it's kind of worked out perfect, I guess, with the release schedule. I'm wondering if it's because it started like last year around Halloween and they wanted it to end this year around Halloween that they pushed back a couple issues just to time it out right. I don't know. Maybe that's something they did. Death of Silver Surfer number 5. He'll be back. Mortal Thor number 3. Pass. Black Cat number 3. I think I picked up one of these. Yeah, I picked up one of these today. Yep, there it is. Yeah. We're trying to grab these Tron Ares variants. Now, the Ultimate Spider-Man that came out last week, I put back, and now I regret putting it back because I'm two variants away from the whole set at this point. Like, I just want the whole set. I knew this was going to happen. I wanted one of the covers. I'm like, if I get one of the covers, I'm going to get all of the covers because that's just how my brain works. I don't even particularly think this is a great cover, but it just goes with the set. And now I have to go back and get that Ultimate Spider-Man. And the Captain America one was like the only one that I truly, really liked. And I couldn't even find it when it released. I missed it like on the release date because I suck at keeping up with what comes out when. I don't even look till I'm here looking with everybody else. But yeah, so I need 2 of the Tron Ares covers. I need that Ultimate. I think it's Ultimate Spider-Man last week or something like that. And Captain America. Yeah. Get those 2 and be complete. Superman's getting another red and blue special, the 2025 special. A special Superman one-shot from Eisner-nominated creators. The beloved Eisner-nominated series returns with a special one-shot to put a cap on Superman's monumental year. I guess that means this is like their ending to the Summer of Superman thing, maybe. Witness versions of the Man of Steel in his signature colors of red, blue. I guess they're leaving yellow out of it. To you by comics' finest writers on earth. Let's see. Paul Dini soars from Gotham to Metropolis for a touching tale. Meanwhile, Dan Abnett gives a reporter the Superman scoop of the century. Michael Walsh makes his DC debut, and Rainbow Rowell revisits Lois and Clark. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a big Superman fan. Not a single name in that creator list did anything for me. Paul Dini, maybe, but I don't. Yeah, Rainbow Rowell, pass. Michael Walsh from Exquisite Corpses, pass. Dan Abnett, pass. Yeah, I don't see any big names that are associated with Superman, so that's weird. That's weird. What's the cover price on that? Where's the cover price? Sometimes they'll list it, sometimes they won't. It looks like it's got $5.99 cover price. A lot of these special one-shots will be square bound and be like $9.99. $5.99 is not bad. I guess I don't know if it's a square bound. I don't see the cover, the page count in here. I don't get that. Sometimes we get the page count and the price tag on the listing in here, but yeah, I ended up dropping the previous red and blue storyline. Not really storyline, series of stories. Those little anthology things. Not really my style. I like the continuity stuff more than anything. More than anything. I've been dropping a ton of worthless floppies into little free libraries around here. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. I figured I might grab, I got a bag over here of free comics from, Trick or Read, Free Comic Book Day, all that stuff. I keeps a bag of those just to throw in with stuff all the time. If we get done trick-or-treating and there's still candy on our front porch when we get back, I'll sit out there and pass out some age-appropriate comics to kids. Now, I can't remember who it was. Somebody said something on a stream one day about putting Monster and the Wolf blind bags and passing them out for kids. I'm like, holy smokes, you might want to read that book first. Not age appropriate. Not age appropriate at all. What's going on, Rad? Good to see you. Finishing watching Tron Legacy yesterday. Ares is next. Dude, is that your first time watching Legacy? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, I love that movie. Ares was a blast. I can't wait to watch it again. They have made Tron. I have Tron comic books in arm's reach right now. Don't look at the deadlights. I don't know what that one means. Is that something on here? See, Battle World, Venom, Black, White, and Blood. That's funny. Superman's getting the blue and red. Venom's getting the black, white, and blood. Got new Thunderbolts, some Spider-Gwen. Rocket Fellers is getting issue number 10. I dropped, what is it called? Hornsby and Halo from my pull list. Dropped Hornsby and Halo. Kept all the other Ghost Machine stuff. I'm enjoying Rocket Fellers. I like this Halloween cover too. It looks like they're rocking a Geiger costume. Look at that. they're all dressed like the other Ghost Machine characters. You got the little girl dressed as Rook. You got Treat Geiger. You got the little Boy Scout from Hyde Street. You got Mr. X-Ray from Hyde Street. You got Simon Pure. That's a really, really cool cover. That's genius. Yeah. I don't know how many other people are still reading Rocket Colors, but definitely enjoying it. Sleepy Hollow has a new series out. Now, this is what I picked up. I'm like, oh, okay, this looks amazing. The artwork looked great in it, right on time for Halloween. And then I put it back. I'm like, no, wait. Because I saw like that there's this foil cover on IDW's website with the actual Hessian on the cover with the Headless Horseman, and it was gorgeous. Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow continues in Return to Sleepy. So I had no clue that this was actually based on the Johnny Depp movie. I need to watch that with the kids. There's no bad language in it. There's just a little bit of violence. It'll be fine. I got that in 4K Steelbook not long ago. Hadn't even opened it yet. But I love Sleepy Hollow. It's like one of my favorite stories. Absolutely love Sleepy Hollow. So I saw this, I'm like, man, I want that. This A cover, no Headless Horseman. There's actually no Headless Horseman on any of the covers, which was kind of a bummer. There's the other cover. And there's the other cover. Now, the interiors, I flipped through it, and it did remind me of the movie, but I had no clue it was an act. There's the tree. Oh, my God. What's that exclusive for? PCB Hobby exclusive. Man, that's dope. Let me see if they have the Headless Horseman one in here somewhere. There's a tree again. There it is. That. Francisco Francavilla variant. That is awesome. I think that's the one that was foiled on the IDW webpage. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's the only one. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that a lot. But I didn't have a clue that this was actually the continuation from the movie. It says Tim Burton Sleepy Hollow continues. That's super cool. From Eisner Award-winning Casey Gilly comes a tale of buried truths, decaying bodies, and rotting gods. The Headless Horseman hasn't plagued Sleepy Hollow for 15 years. But unbeknownst to the residents of the Drowsy Valley, a deeper evil lurks in the roots of the town, and it will stop at nothing to quench its thirst for blood. Ichabod is a man of science, and despite his indisputable brush with the supernatural, has built a name for himself, debunking claims of the occult across the world. However, when he receives a frantic letter urging him to return to Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod must reunite with his now estranged love, Catherine Van Tassel, to investigate a string of strange, unexplainable murders. Together, they will discover the truth of Sleepy Hollow's origins and the roots that connect them all. Okay, so I'm not even thinking this is a Headless Horseman tale. It's a Return to Sleepy Hollow story, sure. But I'm not even too certain this is a Headless Horseman book. Maybe that's why it's just this special cover that they feature him on the art, because it's not, it might get him a flashback or something. But I think this might be truly meant just to, tis the season, tis the season. I don't know how many issues this is meant to go for. Well, that's some cool covers there. His past remains buried in one place he swore never to return. Okay, so we're going to find out Ichabod's got a history here. They're going to bring Casper Van Dien back from the dead. Or they're going to say that he's somehow long distance related to the Hessian. Christina Ricci and her sister there in the roots. That's cool. Oh, I didn't see that one. That's wild. Very random. The head's busted on the statue. It's almost like a face on the front of the robe there. That's cool. Some pretty cool stuff. I'm curious. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm very curious. I'm interested. I love that movie. I remember when I was in 6th grade and that movie was releasing. It had an R-rated to it. And my mom's like, you can't see R-rated movies. I talked to my literature teacher, Miss Banks at the time, who had seen it. And she said, because we have like the no F words, no nudity kind of rules and no excessive violence when I was younger. But she even wrote a letter to my mom, like breaking down like her version of the parental guidance to it and everything. And my mom permitted me to see it thanks to her. So big shout out to Miss Banks, my literature teacher, circa 1999 to 2000. That's an awesome cover. Probably looks great in foil. Yeah, it does. There's some trade dress as movies did. Yeah, same trade dress. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Same font and everything. Hey, appreciate that. What's going on, Ruby G? My indie books are now listed on this website. Oh, the doctor? I'll name my kid Zichabod. There you go. Or Robert. Yeah, spinner racks are cool. It looks like Sleepy Hollow is going to be a killer tree story. Yeah, from the looks of all those covers, doesn't it? That is what it's starting to look like. Let's get through this week, and I'm going to look up and see where Brian's book is on here. All right, so there's a Sleepy Hollow thing that I got to go back and look. Here we go. This is probably like the most excited I am. So I thought this was wild that it's coming out on the 5th week, but I'm glad it's coming out. Issue number 2 of Ray Fawkes' The Phantom, now at Mad Cave Studios. The Ghost Who Walks rides again. The Phantom never dies, but no one said anything about his friends and family. When drug runners of the Singh Brotherhood lose a valuable shipment in the jungle, it'll be the villagers of Bandar who pay the price, but the Brotherhood thinks the Phantom is a myth. They're about to taste the cold fist of reality. Ray Fawkes and Russell Olson. Stylish new era continues in another pulse-pounding issue. If you're a fan of the Phantom, this is a must-read. That first one just gets you right back in the saddle. It was really cool. It was really smooth, fun art to it. And they said that this first story arc is going to be more of a reintroduction arc so that you kind of get the lore and the vibes of the Phantom and everything for the new readers. But past that, they're going to start diving into some new elements and taking some chances and see what they can pull off. The Phantom's got an amazing history. Predates Superman. He's had stories all the way up to the year 2040 with the futuristic stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with him. And I'm excited to see what they do. Freddie Williams, I think the second. There's a lot of Freddie Williams out there. But yeah, Freddie E. Williams II is doing the covers on them. Pretty cool stuff. I'm seeing Predator Badland tomorrow for the special screening, which has me a little worried after they announced it will now be PG-13. To that point, it's just primarily aliens and one synthetic. You know, the very first thing to make a movie R-rated is excessive language. So that excludes the necessity for excessive language. Also, he's on an alien world. As long as the violence is not human violence, you can kill as many aliens as you want without it really affecting your rating system. So, yeah, I broke that down on a previous stream. I think it was on an episode of At Weeks In. So the PG-13 rating, it could still be rock and roll, wild violence, and predator action, but because he's killing giant beastie aliens on another planet, it eliminates the strict MPAA rating on it. Billy Zane, baby, absolutely. Love that movie. Love that movie. The Phantom rocks. I want that flashy lenticular Phantom VHS. I had that thing growing up. We had it. Remember, you move it around and say "Slam Evil." Well, look, I keep it on my watch. That's the picture on my watch right now, the VHS cover. That was a really fun movie. Saw it a bunch of times. That came out at the same time, around the same time as Alec Baldwin's Shadow movie. Both of them were fantastic. Both of them super duper cool. I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a look and see if we can find Brian's book, The Doctor. It's just called The Doctor. Let's see what we can get here. Golly, it's going to pull up everything in the world with the word doctor in it. And Brian, if you're watching, is there an easier, faster way to search this thing? Oh, it's right there. There we go. Doctor number 2. Look at that. Look at that. Will you look at that? Impressive. We pick up where issue 1 left off. In issue 2, we learn more about Dr. Mike Miller's background and the problems the members of his support group are facing. But could one of the people Dr. Miller is trying to help be plotting something else? I sure hope not, for safety purposes, right? That's really cool. I think this is Rad's cover right here. If I'm not mistaken, this is Rad's cover. Let me hop over. Yeah, Brian, there you go. Also, Damsels of Halloween and Horror. The Shadow Knows. I love the old Defenders cartoon that had the Phantom in it. Yeah, dude, they there's a new comic series of that. They just did that 8-issue comic series. Dan DiDio wrote it. It just finished up like 2 months ago and taking a break, and then the next volume is about to start next month. I'm looking forward to that. They're really fun. Flash Gordon, Luthor, Mandrake the Magician, the Defenders of Earth. That's good stuff. Really good stuff. Yeah, this is really cool seeing your book on here. It must feel really cool for y'all. How does that feel? How does that feel for you guys to see that? Now, who did this cover? Is this one the Phil? Is this one Phil? Philip A. Menza, Aaron Greenfield. Look at that. Look at y'all's names on here. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool stuff. David A. Rodriguez on art. Let's see, here's issue number 1. Let's take a look at this. Is this the A cover? I don't know why, but I always thought this homage one. Thought that this was the this is the Ramanafis variant. Yeah, this is the main cover here. It says main cover on this one. Now, I think is this the one that your kid did or your kid's friend or something like that? Can't remember. Or is this the one your kid did? That's really cool. It's either a little person or a big old telephone wire. Well, that's really cool. I got Justin Birch over here on the letters. Look at that. Look at the picture of clean face Justin it's got. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's cool stuff. Now, are the characters that are featured on these covers right here? Well, there's that character again. I guess these are reoccurring characters in the book. Now, full disclosure, I haven't read this yet. I told Brian when he wraps up the story and have all the issues, I'll open them then. I've backed these. I've got these. As a matter of fact, if you look, oh, I guess they're slid over now. Like next to Black Manta, like right here, right out of camera is the Doctor issue 1 in the Comic Wellspring mailer. I have it sitting down across those so I can stack toys on it. I have it right here. It stays right here near me. But that's going to get open when it's all said and done. I don't know how many issues this is going for, Brian. Fill me in the chat. Fill me in the chat. How many issues is this? All this high, I have never paid attention. What is the name of this site? This site is League of Comic Geeks. League of Comic Geeks. I think it's a site that most people use. But yeah, I assumed that this one was the main cover because it says the Doctor on it. And I know it's a Wolverine homage. Why haven't you got a Spider-Man homage yet? Should have got you a Spider-Man homage. Best crowd work ever. Mark is a slow mail opener. Oh, big time. Big time. We were looking at it the other day on one of my streams. I've got mail back to January 2021, 2022, something like that. Years and years old. Years old. There's an entire mail pyramid in the laundry room over there. Yeah. Well, Doctor Part 1 is the toy tower. Doctor Part 2 is in the comic pyramid. There's two. There's 2 towers right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 McFarlane figures that are in line to be opened and put on the shelf. And God, I don't even know how many comic packages. So many. Issue 3 will wrap up the first story arc. There it is. So when issue 3 gets here, that's when we open and review these things. Mitch Hedberg did best crowd work with a dude named Phil. Look him up. Mitch Hedberg. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. I was watching some of Chris D'Elia's crowd work stuff yesterday. Me and the wife went and saw Chris D'Elia. I guess the problem, man, is probably time is relative and it hard to keep track, but I think it was a little bit over a year ago. But the special he was working on when we went and saw him, the actual the finished product came out a few months back, and I was rewatching it last night. Not last night, this week, and it had me watching some more of his stuff. Yeah. So I'm not the only one. Sledge has got a pile as well. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to go make some more coffee and stuff here soon. So let me pull up this giveaway, and we'll get this rocking and rolling. I was gonna go down some more stuff, but I just, man, I ain't got the steam. I ain't got the steam in me. There is some stuff on some AI art stuff happening that I wanted to look at and get into, where Sideshow Collectibles is getting some flack for some AI art. Apparently they do like fine prints, like, which is an odd thing. But some Superman print they did, people were pushing back about it being AI art and everything, and it clearly looks like it. I can't say definitively it is, but Superman's got like 2 capes on it, so it's wild. It's this kind of getting weird and out of hand. I remember watching Quindale. Love that guy. I haven't seen, Lasterday, exactly, Finn. haven't seen too many people talking about that. Let's see, what's the hashtag for today going to be? What are we giving away? It's a Batman giveaway. We got Batman blind bag, DC KO blind bag. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do Batman. Yeah, hashtag mail tower. I can only imagine how tired you are. Only watched bit. I am exhausted. Yeah. If y'all go back and just skip through the that final auction we did, ran for just over 8 hours, and you'll see when I hit my wind. I get like a second life. I eat a slab of ribs and a salad, and then I come back and it's like it just rejuvenated me to get me through the back end of it. It was fantastic, because I went into that third day beat. But the latter half of that final auction was really fun for me. I had a blast with it. I had a blast through the whole thing, but I had a lot of fun through the second half of that final auction when I started like doing crowd work, I guess, for the people. Exactly, Austin. Exactly. Come on, Luck Papa needs a new comic. Yes, sir. And I'll show y'all what we're giving away here again. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up too while you're waiting on all this. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Consider joining the channel membership. I'm glad you just reminded me of that. I didn't do my live stream. Didn't do the live stream Sunday when I normally show it off for one last time. So this Sunday is the giveaway for the channel membership. And this is what's going to be in the giveaway for the channel membership this month. So if you missed the Trick or Read event, like the free comic book day Halloween event, there's 4 books in here. All 8 of the Trick or Read books are included. So if you missed it, you get all 8 of those. We've got the DC Comics Presents number 92, just to celebrate the Peacemaker show that wrapped up this month. Suicide Squad number 1, the first appearance of Ginger Cool, a.k.a. Red Diebeard, a.k.a. Johnny Economos, as well as Belle Reeve and Amanda Waller's origin. Secret Origins number 14, Suicide Squad, first Rick Flag Sr., origin of the Suicide Squad, Task Force X. Strange Love Adventures number 1, the first appearance of Eagly. You got the Peacemaker Eagly story in there, which is absolutely brutal and violent and hilarious and awesome. Suicide Squad number 4, first appearance of William Held, a.k.a. becomes a White Dragon. We got this beautiful John Sable issue number 13, signed by Mike Grell. So you get Mike Grell's signature in there, courtesy of Pop's Attic. The DC KO Frank Cho foil variant for number 1 is going in there. And then the CGC 9.8 Suicide Squad number 1. And this is art by Gerald Perrell, the guy who did that variant for the Absolute Batman Annual 2025 that comes out this week with the yellow background with him on the motorcycle. But yeah, awesome stuff. And then I'll throw in some big time collectibles exclusives as well on top of those that I haven't pulled out for it yet, which I might do if I do a live stream for channel members on Thursday if I get back to that. We get back to the regular members only Thursday night show, I'll pull those then. But yeah, if you're channel member in the Legion tier, your name goes on a wheel, and we spin that wheel the first Sunday of every month to see who wins. If you're not a channel member, you have an opportunity to hit the join or subscribe plus button and become one. If you're a channel member in the supporting tier, you got time to switch over your membership to the Legion tier to get included on there. But yeah, don't miss out on your opportunity. And big shout out to Donovan. Donated a lot of cool stuff this year. I bought that Peter Weller signed RoboCop poster. I'm super excited to get that thing in. It's going to be getting hung straight across from me because when I'm sitting here, I can see all kinds of collectibles and stuff on the other side of this camera, and two of which are the PlayArt Kai high-end figures I have of RoboCop, and I want to get that Frank Weller poster hanging over there so it's next to them, and then order the final PlayArt Kai figure to complete the set as well. Super cool stuff. Super cool stuff. Getting them hashtags in. I got to drive to the mailbox. The mailman dropped my Trump doll in the mailbox. It was a great deal on eBay. There you go. I really enjoyed your trick or treat review. Trick or treat review. Oh yeah. Matt doing the movie reviews. Yeah. Just saying I prefer cats over bats. Ooh, Mike Grelsick. I need one of those. Yeah, I see him every year at Harris County. Charges $20 a signature. $20 a signature. So that's at least a $20 book for the signature alone. Yeah, absolutely right. I paid more than $1, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. Let's see where we're at. 35 entries. Last chance to get in there. We got the two blind bags, the Batman #1 and the DC KO #1, and then the Absolute Batman annual from this week featuring the origin of the Batmobile. And I got the Dragotta cover that features the Batmobile on it. Since it's a key comic for the Batmobile, you got to get the Batmobile on the cover, right? And then we got the Long Halloween issue number 10, David Finch cover celebrating the Halloween. So get in there. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, do all those things. Did you order the Hot Toy RoboCop? No, I don't really do Hot Toys. I've got the one. I got that one Hot Toy right there. I look at a lot of them a lot. They're really cool. If I started in the Hot Toys, I would just abandon and sell all my McFarlane figures just to make room for them. And there's some really cool ones out there I'd love to have, but I don't know. It's kind of like a cost frequency balance, because I enjoy getting McFarlane figures in, and the price point, the quality for price point is unmatched. It really is. But McFarlane's about to relinquish the license toward the end of next year and slow down production next year. And I don't know what I'll move to. I might end up getting rid of all my McFarlane figures, save for like my Spectre figure and my Nick Cage Superman, maybe. Just get rid of all of them and start the next adventure. I don't know. I've got tons of McFarlane stuff I haven't even opened yet, but I don't know. I might change up the game up. We'll see, right? It's a fun thing about collecting. It never stops. It's limitless. Underrated soundtrack for Batman. Prince Batman I need now. I always think of What a Man when they're walking through the museum, just thrashing all the art, painting everything. Yeah, that's them. They're amazing, dude. Next level. Did you see the McFarlane Silver Surfer fig? Yeah, I've seen that one in the stores. It looks pretty good. Giveaways are fun, keeps people interested, and it's good for you karma wise. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. It's just fun, man. It's fun. There's not too much. There's countless stuff out there I want, but it's not stuff that I want that I need to go get. It's just fun to pay it for, dude. You can't keep nothing if you don't give it away. That'll make sense to some of y'all, but it makes perfect sense to me. I always tell people you will run out of money before things to collect. 1000%. Yeah. I was cleaning my toilet, but now I'm in a game show. Yeah, let's see. Y'all ready to spin this thing? We might have got 37 people entered, 43 people watching. We'll give it about 10 more seconds here, people. Give it about 10 more seconds. If you enjoy the weekly giveaways and stuff, consider consider joining the channel membership. That's how I'm able to fund these things. That's how we're able to do it, with the kindness of ABX Comics and Games, with the channel support. I wouldn't dare lie to people. I make money on YouTube, but the money I make on YouTube goes right back into YouTube. Like that stack of stuff I showed you that we're giving away this coming Sunday, shipping stuff out weekly and everything. I spend money on YouTube more, but yeah, that money that comes in, it just flips right back into it. All right, still 37. Let's draw this thing. The way this works, it's free shipping worldwide if you're a channel member in the Legion tier. Free shipping worldwide if you're a channel member in the Legion tier. It's free shipping in the U.S. otherwise. If you're outside of the U.S., if you're international, I'll give you a $10 shipping credit, and it's up to you if you want to pay the difference to have it shipped to you. Otherwise, you can just prize tag somebody in the chat. You can just prize tag somebody in the chat. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Once we get this winner, we'll open these bags and see what they got. We'll see if they hit any of the hits. Rad! Rad, big Rad. Did he drop a cheat code? He just hit that channel membership. That's amazing. Big shout out to Rads. Welcome to the Legion supporter tier. Awesome, man. Consider bumping it up to the Legion tier before Sunday. Get in on that prize wheel. Awesome sauce. I'm sure we could like to see humans, not just cats. Yeah. Big shout out to Rad. Let's see what you won. Let's see what you won. All right, here we go. Skizzers time. Skizzers time. The DC KO first or the Batman first? So this was the first super chat goal. This was for the second super chat goal. Which one are we opening first? You think EBT for Legion tier until November 1st? Which one are we opening first? KO. Yep. All right, Lisa. KO it is. All right, let's see. I see blue on the back, not a gold one. Let's see. You got the Dan Mora variant featuring Lobo and Hangman Adam Page. So that's the WE crossover. They got more of these announced. I saw one with I think it was that Will Ospreay and Firestorm coming. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got the main man on there. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Dude, Dan Moore is such a phenomenal artist. Don't know if you're a wrestling guy, but yeah, got the logo on there. Nice. All right, let's pop this other one. Pull these up real quick. Brad, you don't need the empty blind bag sent to you, do you? All right, yeah, that bagged and boarded. But yeah, I just throw away you don't need the bag, do you? Just throw these away. I don't have to send you trash if you don't want it. I know some people are like, I want the bag. People say Dan Moore's the nicest guy in real life too. I can see that. Yo, dude, like have y'all seen Dan Mora? Like, talk about jealous. This guy's like a phenomenal artist. He's tall. The dude's handsome as all get out. Like I'm into women, and I look at this guy. I'm like, I'm jealous of that dude. You know, like I'm legit like absolute total package. He's a good looking guy, ridiculously talented. He's got money now from being like a huge success. Like, that's crazy. That dude's blessed. Like, absolutely blessed. Boop. There we go. Oh, yeah. Love, that'd be great for a signature. Yeah, it would be. All right, here we go. Let's slide it up. Let's see what we get on the back. Ooh, peeking. All right. Holy smokes. The J. Scott Campbell foil. Look at that. Holy smokes. Dude, that's a gorgeous cover right there. That's cool. He's wrapping up the batter. He's got the batter ring in his hand, wrapping up the cable for it. The new suit that he put on for issue number 1. That is nice. J. Scott Campbell, goodness. Good grief. I have no clue what any of these covers go for on this after the fact in the secondary market, but that is flipping gorgeous. Golly. You know, J. Scott Campbell's so known for drawing Spider-Man these days, kind of like how Crane went through his Venom era, but man, look at that. Golly. That's ridiculously nice. And you said no, so I'm just trashing the bags, bud. Trashing the bags. Yeah, Sir Timothy Nerdy says, I got that one. Looks so good in person. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like, yeah, seeing these in person and seeing them on screen are definitely two separate experiences. All right, so now I've got to figure out something fun to do for the next week's stream. I had a few of these to do one at a time, but y'all came through and wanted to do 2 today. So we'll figure it out. I still have a bunch of exclusives and variants and stuff donated by Gatsby's Comics that we can run for the next ones. That's really cool. That's really cool. So big congrats on those, Norm or Rad. I think Pops has your address, I think. But I'll get these boxed up and passed off to Pops tomorrow, and he'll shoot you the shipping address. I got to get that piece of original art boxed up and get moving to Sector as well. But in the meantime, I'm about to go make some more coffee, take some more Advil, and try to stay awake in time. I might just go sit in the chair out in the yard. That way, if I fall asleep, I'm sitting out there where the bus pulls up. Because if you're not outside when the bus pulls up, they don't leave your kids, which is very good. Which Batman cover was that, Mark? Number 1 or issue 2? It's issue number 1 for the brand new Batman series, the J. Scott Campbell Batman number 1. And then the DCKO Dan Mora issue number 1. Thank you, AR. You have a good one, man. Y'all aren't getting rain in Georgia? Yeah, of course. But the rain will help keep me awake, bud. It's not like pouring, you know. But yeah, it rained all day yesterday. It's kind of a cooler week too. Feels good. I put on socks. Cause I sit here with the door open, but I got on the socks my oldest daughter gave me. Yeah. Go watch Welcome to. Oh, going right now. Good call. Try to knock that out before the kids get here. I got like an exact hour. All right, yay, Gary. Appreciate you, brother. Hey, my the guys that you had on and gal that you had on the other day with the pirate stuff, they're out for delivery today. I should be getting my 2 novels in today from that he wrote. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to take one of them with me to karate with Finn. Should have about good 30 minutes worth of reading while I sit up there at karate. So yeah, it's all about time management, people. It's all about time management. You can make it happen. All right, everybody. I'm going to go watch Welcome to Derry, and I'll see y'all Sunday night for At Week's End. Come by, hang out. Let's see who wins that massive Legion Loot giveaway. And be sure to hit that join button, become a channel member. Hit the Legion tier. There's 2 tiers, supporter and the Legion. Make sure you get in the Legion tier to make sure that you don't miss out on that prize wheel this Sunday night. Big prize, and that's going to do it. Peace.
Only one of us has a parachute. Good luck. Ah!